Hello dear friends, my name is Ima, and if you are new here, then I warmly welcome you to my channel. I use this channel as a platform to share what I consider relevant tips to keep you informed and motivated, especially migrants and potential migrants, to influence social change and hopefully make your day a little bit brighter. If you are coming back, then I am glad to have you back. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, then I encourage you to do so by hitting the subscription button down below and by turning on the notification bell so as to be informed whenever a new video is uploaded. What is your expected salary? What is your salary range? How much do you want to earn? What salary range will you require to take this job? What salary are you looking for in this role? This is the interview topic I will focus on in this video. This, in my opinion, is one of the trickiest questions in an interview because it is one of those questions that can make or mar your chances in the interview. And the way you respond to it will determine whether you are interested in the job for the money or that you really have the company's interest at heart. First of all, hiring managers or interviewers usually ask this question because they want to know if they can afford you and your skills, and that the salary you are anticipating is not above their set budget. Secondly, they want to make sure that you are not overqualified for the job compared to other candidates who may be less experienced and less qualified. If you are asking for more than what a company can offer, then it is a sign that you may be too experienced or too qualified for the position, and even though it is not a bad thing, there is a high probability that the company will not be able to accommodate your request. On the other hand, if you request a salary that is much lower than what other candidates have asked, it could be an indication that you are not as qualified as you claim to be. Thirdly, asking that question is an opportunity for the hiring manager to assess whether you know your worth. If you must answer with a range, then be sure to give a range that corresponds to your skills and experiences, as this shows the hiring manager that you know your worth and you are not afraid to ask what you deserve. Besides, that is a sign of confidence, and confidence is a good trait that many employers value. In some countries and in some companies, it may be advantageous actually to answer and give your range. In this case, to prepare a response, you should have a sense of what someone in your industry and geographic area typically earns. This will allow you to determine a reasonable salary range for the job that you're applying for. In most situations, however, it is advisable to deflect from responding to this question, from giving a number. In my opinion, it is advisable to avoid giving a number if you have no idea what the company's actual salary rate or income scheme is, especially if you are being interviewed by the company directly and not by a job agency. The truth is that I usually prefer not to give a number or to mention a salary range when asked this question. For me personally, it is still too early in the job interview process to have enough information to be able to provide them, with the response that they want or that is suitable for me. Secondly, in most cases, the person interviewing you actually is not the one who determines what your salary will be, and also if you give a number, you will either underestimate yourself and aim too low or overestimate yourself and aim too high. But the bottom line is that if the recruiter likes you as a person and likes your background and does not hear a number that is so exaggerated, then he will definitely consider you even more for the job. The best way to respond to this question, the way I have responded to it in the past, has been to make the company understand that I am more focused on getting to know the company and what I can bring in and gain out of the process. And I am confident that the company takes good care of its employees and will most certainly offer an appropriate salary based on my experience and job position. Maybe this is the reason why I have been recruited in the past. I'm not sure. Maybe I have sold myself too low. I'm not sure either. But what I am sure about is that interviews that I have not provided a salary range or salary amount have always gone well. On the other hand, if you have a vast experience and are confident enough that your chances will not be ruined, then please take a chance. In this case, you will have to research the company, and if it is a transparent company, then you will actually find information about the salary scale either on the company website or on a website that compares salaries of different companies such as paylab.com, payscale.com, glassdoor.com, indeed.com, salaryexplorer.com, just to name a few. You may also find reviews from past or current employees of companies, which may actually include the company you are applying for on such websites, and this will give you a good base on which to respond to the salary expectation question. Sometimes, given the current economic situation, especially with the current state of joblessness around the world, you may be skeptical or scared to respond appropriately. If you are sure of yourself and if you have a solid experience and great negotiation skills and you have adequate information about the company and its salary scale, then you can provide a number. You can actually give a number that you think is appropriate, but you will need to be strategic and you will need not exaggerate in the number that you give. Here are some tips to give an appropriate response. First of all, be flexible in your response and show the readiness to negotiate. And if given the opportunity to negotiate, then you will need to up your negotiation game and make good use of your negotiation skills. Also, rather than give a specific number, offer a range, and in order to give an appropriate range, be sure to research the company and have an idea about the salary scale. You can also use your current salary to give a salary range if your current company has comparatively high salary rates. If that is not the case, then do not base your range on your current salary, because you will be selling yourself small or too low, especially if you are talented and your skill set are relevant to any company you work for. So when negotiating or giving your range, be sure to subtly emphasize why you are a good fit for the position and use the opportunity to kind of give yourself a raise. So avoid giving a set amount. Do not overprice yourself or price yourself out of the job, and do not be negative, and respond gracefully and ask if there is room for negotiation if the company offers an amount that is too low for you. An example of a response will be as follows. I do believe that the company will offer a fair salary for the position. However, based on my previous salary, my knowledge of the industry, and my understanding of the geographic area, I will expect a salary in the general range of X euro to Y euros. I am, however, open to discussing these numbers with you if that is an option. Another example will be as follows. Thank you for asking. I do believe that an annual salary between X euro and Y euro is in line with the industry average, and it reflects my skills and experience level well enough. I am, however, open to hearing about the company's compensation expectations for this position. These responses are solid because they not only give an idea of how much you expect to receive, but they also show that you are flexible and you are open to negotiation should the need arise, which also gives you an opportunity to still be within your range. So try to aim high, but not exaggeratedly higher than the industry salary range. Be confident and explain the reason why you think the amount proposed is suitable for you. So that was it for today's video, dear friends. If you like this video, then be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also remember to join the community by subscribing to my channel and turning on the notification bell so that you will not miss out on any video. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. God bless you.